your very own Mr. Entertainment. Mark Mulgrew on 107.8 Black Diamond FM.
And I'm still sitting here with Leona Rae. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, we've had a phone call in. Somebody phoned in just as we were about to play your last song, which we'll talk about in a wee second. And it was Robert, and he says that he's listening live. He's also posted it onto the Facebook page as well, and said, listening live, hope that loads and loads of people are hearing you, because you're doing absolutely fantastic and coming across very well.
Thank you very much, Robert.
So there you go. Great feedback. And I've got to say, great tracks that we've played.
Thank you.
That track, I'd Rather Go Blind.
Yes.
Just great. And again, you know, a really nice soulful sound.
Oh, it's an awesome song.
Yeah.
It was actually years ago, I was doing a gig in a pub, and a guy says to me, you know, you should try that I'd Rather Go Blind, and I'd never even heard of it. Sorry to say, and I hadn't at that point heard of Etta James apart from the Diet Coke ad, you know, I don't want you. But even then I didn't know it was Etta James. So I listened to the song and I fell in love with it straight away, and I fell in love with her, and I think she's absolutely amazing. God rest her soul. So yeah, absolutely love singing that song, one of my favourites. And
you know, it's good to... I always talk about, you know, older music, but it's still out there, you know, and still people still listen and still love, you know, some of these old standards that go back. You know, the Beatles have just celebrated 50 years of the anniversary of Love Me Do.
50 years.
You know, and people are saying, you know, they still sing these songs, and the younger kids still sing along with them, and you go along to a jam session and there's still loads and loads of Beatles stuff and loads of old standards that still get played, you know, Elvis stuff and that as well. And it's great to hear.
Yep,
it's great to hear, and it's keeping that music alive, and it's timeless.
Yeah, it is, certainly, especially on the blues and the soul.
Well, the blues. Talking about the blues, you're working on a project with none other than one of my guests who's coming in a few weeks, Stevie Hay.
Mr. Stevie Hay, yes, he's a great guy, and I met Stevie through one of the jam nights. When I was still with my band Montana, and I went along, and he asked me if I would like to sing a track on his album, and it is I Just Want to Make Love to You by Etta James, but it's a definitely more bluesy version, and of course I jumped to the chance, and he then asked me if I sang the song at Wiggum's Bar for the album launch, and then he asked me to sing it at the Spiegel tent for the Blues Festival when the Fringe was on, and that was an absolutely amazing experience. Absolutely amazing. It was a huge venue. I mean, you just wouldn't expect it being a huge tent. It was all proper seating and everything. Great stage. I get up and sing 2 songs with them. Sang I Just Want to Make Love to You, and then I'd Rather Go Blind. I got standing ovations and everything. I was absolutely blown away by it. And people were coming up saying, where can we come and see you? Just you know. And I was thinking, well, I don't actually have a venue. So next year, I'm hoping to have a venue.
Hoping to have your own venue in the festival, so people, you can promote yourself by doing that, and then which is what it's all about. You know, it's all about if people see you and then having a platform to go and see your own show as well. Brilliant stuff. I'd
love to do that. That's what I'm definitely aiming towards.
Hopefully that'll open up a couple of more doors for you as well.
And then I've got a gig with Stevie Hay on the 6th of December at the Voodoo Rooms, and we're also playing alongside Jed Potts and the Hillman. I can't remember the full name actually, Jed, if you're listening, I'm sorry. And that's going to be an excellent gig, and Stevie said that I can sing about 4 songs, I think, so that's awesome, so I can do a few more other ones as well.
That's great, so you can showcase your talent alongside these very talented musicians.
Oh, I know, they're very talented. They blow me away all the time. I love them. They're excellent, and they're great to go along to these jam nights. You have to come along and see them all. Well,
Stevie's actually coming in the show on the 6th of December. He's coming in the afternoon before you are doing the gig in the Voodoo Rooms.
That's right,
So Stevie, remember and bring along the 2 complimentary tickets for me. Because that's always the way it works.
It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night.
I need to check my diary, but I'm not sure. But if I'm not working,
it's a Thursday night.
I'd love to come along.
And Stevie's actually asked me if I want to sing Purple Rain, which is one of my sort of big songs.
Tom Jones did a version of that.
Did he?
He did.
Oh, I need to listen to that.
Do you know?
I've never heard it.
On his album, mid-90s, he did an album of covers.
I could quite imagine.
It was when he did Kiss, and but he did Purple Rain as well, and it's a beautiful, massive production on it. And I've done it 2 or 3 times when I've been out doing my tribute.
Really?
Because again, not a lot of people know that he did that sort of stuff. It was an album track. I think it might have been in the charts.
I know Kiss, of course. I loved Kiss when that came out, but I didn't know he did Purple Rain. I'll have to look that up.
I'll need to see if I've got it actually.
Yeah.
But we're going to play your track. There's recorded with Stevie, and this is I Just Want to Make Love to You.
Don't want you to be no flame. I don't want you to work all day. I don't want you to be true. I just want to make love to you.
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 Love to you. I just want to make love to you. I don't want you to wash my clothes. I don't want you to keep a home. I don't want your money too. I just want to make love to you. Yeah.
Love to you.
Love to you.
Love to you.
Love to you, baby.
Love to you.
Love to you. I just wanna make love to you.
And I can tell by the way you walk that walk, and I can hear by the way you talk that talk, and I can know by the way you treat your girl that I can give you all the loving in the whole wide world. All I wanna do is cook your bread, yeah, just to make sure that you're well fed. And I don't want you sad and blue, and I just wanna make love to you, yeah.
Cook your bread just to make sure that you're well fed. I don't want you sad and blue. I just want to make love to you.
Love to you.
Love to you.
Love to you.
Love to you.